when I was a teenager, I started getting into trouble in school. So my dad thought it would be a good idea. He wanted to bring me to church. They had a program for teenagers. So on Sundays after church, they'd meet us all up. And of course, when I went to this church group, I ended up clicking right with the people that were in the same position that I was, that we were being forced to go because we were getting in trouble and we were getting high and doing other things. Anyway, we went on a retreat and they took us out east to this place where it was kind of like a lake like this. We were out there. We had brought a bunch of stuff with us to smoke. We had it planned that right after the dinner time, we had like a half hour before we were supposed to meet at the chapel, and so we ran off and we found a spot on the opposite side of the lake, and there was a big lifeguard station type of thing, and we climbed up in there. We smoked something, and I was so out of sorts after this, and they were like, we got to hurry up and get back. They want us back at the chapel at 7 o'clock. So we get back there and there's all these candles lit and it's dark and there's this music playing, like these monks, like that type of stuff. And it's kind of creepy, and we realize everybody is, they call it like prostrating, and this music's playing and the candles are lit. The pastor came out and he said, Jesus is here with us today. He's going to be in this room present with us. And I was not prepared for that. I started to freak out. This was enough to set me off because I didn't understand what he meant by that. Jesus is back, like he's here. He's going to know that I'm stoned at right now. I just started praying. I was like, God, please get me through this. If you get me through this, I'll never smoke weed again. What it was called adoration, and I had never experienced adoration before. And they bring in a blessed Eucharist inside like a cross, and it sits there, and you sit there and you worship, because in the Catholic Church they believe that the Eucharist is truly the body of Christ. The belief is that you're physically in the presence of Jesus. It's just kind of a funny thing I think back on sometimes, to how my mind got away from me when he said Jesus was going to be in the room with us. Hit the like button if you have any identification with that story. Being brought into the church by a parent when you were too young to take it seriously, and being able to appreciate it now when you're older. I have another story about another thing that happened to me on one of those retreats too, so definitely subscribe if you want to see that, but that'll be coming out soon. Leave a comment, let me know where you're watching this from.